The death is announced of the late Agnes Peters, also known as Tarencia or Auntie Tay, who passed away peacefully at her daughter's residence in Wimauma, Florida, on Monday, September 4th, 2017, at approximately 9:05 a.m. at the age of 90. She was formerly from Deriso. She was predeceased by her husband, Albert Peters of Guyana, and one sister, Madeline Baptist, better known as Jurina, and her family, who resided in Dennery. Granddaughter, Shalama Vern Peters, better known as Jem, who resided in Tampa, Florida. Left to mourn her 5 children: Felix Peters, better known as Icicles, residing in Lakeland, Florida; Francis Peters, better known as Fano, residing in Deriso; Clement Peters, better known as Super, residing in California; Eli Peters, residing in St. Kitts; Veronica Peters, better known as Baby Stay, residing in Wimauma, Florida; daughter-in-law Cynthia Marius Peters, better known as Ia, residing in Lakeland, Florida; son-in-law Dervin Vite, residing in Wimauma, Florida; 7 granddaughters: Shonell Peters Alexander, residing in Virginia, USA; Theo Peters Prescott, residing in Lakeland, Florida; Michelle Joseph George, residing in Mico; Crowley Francis Peters, residing in Barbados; Martina Peters, residing in Orlando, Florida; Keisha Peters, residing in Connecticut, Massachusetts; Francis Nicholas, residing in Deriso; Mindy Eugene Boyd, better known as Mino, residing in St. Thomas; 10 grandsons: Jason Peters, also known as Macho or Macho Man, residing in Tampa, Florida; Fermin Peters, residing in Lakeland, Florida; Kern Peters, residing in Lakeland, Florida; Kern Nicholas, residing in Tiroche, Mico; Leyland Bido, residing in Deriso; Clint Peters, residing in Brooklyn, New York; Garvin Peters, residing in Brooklyn, New York; Ashton Peters, residing in Mississippi; Aaron Peters, residing in Mississippi; Eli Peters Jr., residing in Connecticut, Massachusetts; Elijah Peters, residing at Arundel Hill, Castries; Jermaine Ray Peters, residing in Wimauma, Florida; 17 great-grandchildren, including Shiloh Peters, Isabella Peters, Sovani Peters, Jaden Alexander; 10 sisters and their families: Francita Setage, better known as Mas Sunday, residing in Deriso; Philomen Reynolds, better known as Magna, Macedo, Macedwin, or Sister Reynolds, residing on the St. Jude Highway; Marie Josephine St. Hilaire, better known as Essie, residing in England; Philomen Francis, better known as Ice, residing in Pennsylvania; Catherine Francis, better known as Hewlett, residing in England; Marie Francis, better known as Lily, residing in St. Croix; Callista Wilhelmsen, better known as Tresse, residing in St. Thomas; Anastasia Fanas, better known as Bertha, residing in Deriso; Rachel Bonaparte, better known as Auntie Rach or Sister Rach, residing in Deriso; Priska Hines, residing in Black Bay, Vieux-Fort; 2 brothers: Sylvester Francis, better known as Mano, residing in California; Mathryn Francis, better known as Human, residing in St. Croix; many nieces and nephews, including Pam Francis, residing in Deriso; Adriana Baptist Bristol, better known as Hyman, residing in New York; Anderson Reynolds, residing on the St. Jude Highway; Magdalena Joseph, better known as Dede, residing in Larissos, Vieux-Fort; Leisha Francis, residing in St. Thomas; Philip Francis, better known as Timothy, residing in Queens, New York; Marcellus Francis, better known as Erie, residing in California; Jacinta Francis Duval, residing in St. Croix; Thomas Setage, better known as Mayor, residing in Deriso. Johnny Setage, better known as Barnett, residing in California. Close friends: Redafa and family of Deriso, St. Lucia. Usita and family of Blasha, Deriso. Patricia Joseph, better known as Cousin Shasha and family of St. Thomas. Josephine Montrose Hunt and family of Miami, Florida. Lucretia Francis and Thaddeus Francis and family of Deriso. Other family and friends here and abroad, too numerous to mention. The funeral service for Agnes Peters, also known as Tarencia or Auntie Tay, will be held on Sunday, October 8th, 2017, at the Seventh-day Adventist Church, Deriso, at 3 p.m. Her body will be laid to rest at the Margaret O'Brien Private Cemetery, Latony, VA4. Her body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, New Dock Road, VA4. May she rest in peace.